Love in Deepspace is full of surprises, and even after playing since the closed beta, I realized I've been missing out on some game-changing features. These aren't just small details, they can save you tons of time, unlock new ways to play, and make your gameplay even smoother. So if you've ever felt like you might be overlooking something, or want to level up your gameplay, stick around because we're diving into those hidden gems you need to know about. Let's get started. First up is replying to posts and texts in the game. Honestly, I don't always check their messages or posts right away. It can be kind of overwhelming, like in real life. But not responding means you might miss out on some posts, which can be a pain to go back and find later. And remember, replying to those messages and posts actually gives you affinity points, so it's worth staying on top of it. Here's a tip that saved me so much time. You can filter your unreplied posts. It's a simple feature, but it helps you avoid endless scrolling to figure out what you've missed. And don't forget, sometimes the game adds minor updates that bring new post content. Filtering is also a great way to double-check if anything new popped up without wasting time. Next up is a template that I wasn't aware of until recently. I love how creative the community gets with post templates. Some of them are absolutely stunning, and it's amazing how much effort people put into them. It's so fun to try out those gorgeous setups. Honestly, I'm obsessed. But here's the part I missed. There's also a hairstyle and makeup template. I enjoy seeing other players' beautiful MC designs, and sometimes I'll even try out their looks. Getting the makeup just right can be tricky though. And unlike post templates, you can't upload your own hairstyle or makeup designs. But you can save your current look, which is a lifesaver. For someone like me who loves experimenting with makeup but still goes back to my everyday default look, this makes things so much easier. One cool trick I'm not sure everyone knows: if you've got a plushie stuck in a bad spot in the claw machine, you can actually reset their positions without wasting a turn. Here's how you do it. First, close out of Love and Deepspace completely, including removing it from your background apps. Then, relaunch the game. You'll get a pop-up that says something like this. When you jump back in, the plushies will be in new spots, and hopefully, no more frustrating corner traps. And a bonus is that the love interests will make a cute comment about you disappearing mid-game, which is a fun little detail. You can repeat this as many times as you want as long as you still have turns left. It's really super handy for those tough grabs. Up next is a feature I totally forget about, but should definitely check more often: the history of your pulls. It's easy to find. Just go to the Wish menu, tap this icon, and then select History. As someone who doesn't pull on every limited banner, managing pity is super important for me. Since I skip some banners, I sometimes forget if I'm still on 50-50 or if my next limited 5-star is guaranteed. The history log clears up all the confusion and helps me plan how to use my diamonds wisely. If you're like me and want to be strategic with your pulls, I highly recommend keeping an eye on your wish history. And if you're curious about how pity works or need tips for navigating banners, I've got a whole separate video explaining it in detail. I'll drop the link below. Make sure to check it out after this. Next up is a handy feature I didn't realize existed until recently: the sort option under memories, specifically the badge filter. When I get new shards from Galaxy Explorer or events, I usually scroll through my entire memory list to find the ones I can rank up. It's not the worst thing, but when you've got a lot of memories, it can be a bit of a hassle. Turns out, there's a much faster way to do this. If you sort by badge, it brings all the memories with those red notification dots to the top. This way, you can quickly see which memories are ready to rank up, have protocurs to equip, or both. Personally, I don't rank up my memories immediately, but using this feature helps me grind diamonds faster, since ranking up memories rewards you with diamonds. It's a small thing, but it really streamlines the process. Definitely worth checking out. Moving on is a feature that's pretty easy to miss if you don't explore the With Him space deeply: the limited time event stories. To access them, head over to With Him and then to the Love timeline. find the dates for the limited time event you're looking for and tap Review. Keep in mind though, you need to have participated in the event while it was active for it to show up here. This feature is great if you want to revisit a specific event, dive into the lore, or just spend some time with him again. One small heads up, the love timeline doesn't include his birthday event story. You'll find that tied to his 5-star birthday memory instead. Next is a feature I don't use as much as I probably should, showing off your with him desk on your profile. It's kind of easy to overlook, especially if you're not regularly checking out your friends' profiles. But honestly, it's a pretty cool incentive to finally decorate your desk and flex those exclusive event or high-affinity decor pieces. Let's be real, it's perfect for a little humble bragging. Plus, it's a great way to find decorating inspiration without having to browse other platforms. Everything's right there in the app. Then we have a feature that I didn't use for the longest time, the auto discard option for low rarity protocors. I knew it existed, but I didn't really think about using it at first because farming protocors costs a ton of stamina. It wasn't until I hit the max protocor limit that I finally gave it a shot. And honestly, it's such a lifesaver. Here's how it works. Head to Core Hunt, then All Protocors. With the auto discard feature, the game automatically flags protocors of a set rarity for discarding, keeping things more organized. You can also manually tag specific protocors for discard, which makes decomposing them later super simple. You can batch decompose protocors through the All Protocors screen. Just tap Decompose, then quick select, and pick which ones you want to break down. That said, if you're new or still figuring things out, it's totally fine to keep lower rarity protocors for now. Just focus on ones with good attributes. Oh, and if you're looking for more tips, we've got a separate video all about protocors that you can check out after this one. And if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe so you're always in the loop for the latest on Love and Deepspace updates and gameplay tips. It's an easy way to stay connected with a community that shares your love for the game. Next is the Match Helper feature, something you'll see whenever you're equipping a protocor. At first glance, it might seem a bit overwhelming, but once you get the hang of it, it's super easy to use. The Match Helper is like a guide that recommends which protocors are best for your companion based on their attributes. For example, if you're equipping a protocor for the Lemurian Sea God, it'll suggest looking for protocors with a high defense bonus as the secondary attribute. The Match Helper filters your protocors, showing you the best options to equip or enhance without all the guesswork. This feature has definitely saved me so much time and spared me from the hassle of manually checking each protocor one by one. It's a total game changer if you're someone who wants to optimize without the extra effort. Next up is the auto-equip settings feature, which you'll see in any battle stage. It's that small cogwheel right next to the auto-equip button. When I first started, I found the auto-equip function confusing. I had some great 5-star memories, but for some reason, 4-star ones kept being equipped instead. Turns out, I wasn't the only one. Others in the community were dealing with the same thing. Looking back, it might have been because of the protocors that were already equipped. With the auto-equip settings, you can now choose which category of memories gets prioritized. This is super helpful, especially if you're just starting and only have a few leveled up memories. If you're struggling with battle stages, try tweaking these settings to see what works best for you. It's a great way to experiment with different setups without having to manually adjust everything each time. In the next video, I'm diving into the basics. Everything from memories, stalactrums, and protocors to battle prep, the battle systems, and even a sneak peek at the Hunters contest. It's packed with tips to level up your gameplay, so trust me, you don't want to miss it. Click over and I'll see you there.